Hey YouTube, this is Michael with Uncoded Lifestyle and bringing another video today on hooks in React Native. We've already done one video that was basically going, give you an introduction to hooks in React Native. This second video is going to be more detail on the useState hook. So we're going to go ahead and get started. As you can see, everything's already been created. I'm using Expo. And basically it's just a simple counter application, and first things first too, always remember that hooks can only be used in a functional component. You can't use hooks in a class-based component. Up here we're importing the useState from React, and right here we're calling the useState, and whenever you call the useState, it takes an initial value. In our case here, we're just passing a 0, but it returns two pairs. It returns a pair. The first value being the current value, and the second one being a function, so you can update the value. And these brackets around it is basically array destructuring. All right. So, like I was saying, the last video, we basically made a button to, once you press the button, it adds 1. So this video, what we're going to do is we're going to show you a safer way to set the count, instead of just setting it like we have here. Like we're calling set count and we're doing count plus 1. So we're going to show you another way to do it, and I'm going to also show you a reason why you would do it that way. So let's go ahead and create a function. Add to count. Alright, come here. I'm going to say const add to count. Alright, and forgive me because I am not the fastest typer. And so what I want to do now, when you press the button, I want it to increment by 5. Alright, so let's do a for loop. Let I equals 0, I is less than 5, and then I plus plus. Alright, and inside of this for loop, what we're going to do is set count, and we're going to do count plus 1. Alright, so let's save it, let everything bundle up. Alright, so once we press this, we should get 5, and we do not, and I'm going to show you right now why. So whenever you want to update a value by its previous value, what you would do is you would pass instead of passing in the variable and whatever you wanted to change it to, you would do a callback function inside of here. So we're going to say previous count, and then we're going to say previous count plus 1. All right, save it. And all right, press the button, and as you can see, it adds by 5. All right, so this is a better way to do it. You always want to take, whenever you want the previous value, update the previous value, you'll do it this way. You'll do a callback function, and you'll update it like this. All right, so the next thing I want to talk about when you're doing useState is you can call useState more than once. As you can see, we're calling it one time here. We can call it again, so I can create another one equals useState, and this one here, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pass in an array. I'm gonna pass in an array of fruit. No, I'll just say food, because I'm also thinking about eggs as well. Eggs, let's see, bacon, and I guess we could throw another fruit in there, mango. Love mango. Alright, So, like I was saying, with array destructuring, we already know we're going to get, when we use useState, we call it, we already know we're going to get a pair back, and we can name that pair whatever we like. So I'm just going to say food and set food. Okay. So let me take this text here, because I want you to be able to see the fruit down here at the bottom. So I'm going to say food. I called it fruit. I don't know why, but it's food. And I'm going to use count as the index. Okay. So right here you can see I'm calling the food one, the food the current value, and I'm going to use the count current value to let it, so we can cycle through this array. This is going to be 0, this is going to be 1, 2, 3. All right, let me save it. So every time we press the button, a different fruit is going to show. Food. Oh, and I forgot I'm doing this in an array. I mean in a for loop. So, and I'm doing it by 5. All right. So let's try this again. We're incrementing by 1 again. Now we was just incrementing by 5. There we go. Eggs, bacon, mango. Cool. So that was just an example to show you that you can use useState more than once. All right. So the next thing is this. Let me get rid of this. In useState, you cannot. When you call this dot set state in a class component, and just say for instance you only calling one of the properties in there, what it does is it'll merge with the rest of them. useState does not do that automatically. You have to. It's a way that you have to do it so that useState can do it. Okay, but I'm gonna show you right now. So let's turn this into an object. Okay, so it's going to be an object with property name, and I'll say my name, Mike, and let's do another one, index. We're going to get that to 0. All right, so I need to come. All right, so I got that set in there, and okay, it come right here. And I am going to do, as a matter of fact, I need to destructure count because it's a object now. So, and you can destructure objects as well. And let's see, equals, let's say count. Come back here, and we're going to say index. All right, so inside of here, we're going to we want to add +1 to index. Okay. So we'll say index +1. All right. So let's go ahead and run that. See what we got. Objects are not. Oh, I forgot here to say dot index. Save that again. All right, here we go. And you know what? I'm sorry. I need to do a console log so that you guys can be able to see what I'm trying to show you here. Let me call the count value. So I run it again. Look down here at the bottom into the console, and you can see here. Here's the object, and you got index is 0, name is Mike. And so when I press this button, all I want to do is just increment index. So all right, here when I press it, watch what happened in the console. See? Now we have another object with just index in it. And what we wanted it to do was, just update index without getting rid of the name property in the object. So what we have to do is we have to basically come in here, and we have to spread. We have to create a new object and spread the previous object in there and add, the index. Okay. So we'll come in here and we'll say dot 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 count. Boom. All right, so we'll hit save. All right, and here's the object down here at the bottom. And as soon as I hit add now, boom, as you can see, everything's still the same. Okay, so that's what it means by when it says that useState does not merge your objects like it does in this.setState in the class component. You have to create the object, spread, add the count object in there, and then go ahead and add your index property in there and update it. All right, so that's basically the detailed video that I wanted to give you guys on useState. I'll have a link to the documentation so you guys can go there and read up on it as well. So that's basically useState. Right now there's more hooks that we can cover, and we will be doing that in this series. So stay tuned for the next hook that we're going to use, which is useEffect. Don't forget, if you like this video, like it, subscribe for more content to come. Thank you.